I want my rent.
So you're selling dope.
I got a pocket full.
It turned out to be this nightmare.
They'll lie on the references, they'll lie.
Do you want to buy some or not?
What's next for you guys?
A new apartment.
This seems to be like an official government pamphlet.
Yes.
Get your lives together!
They're there every day, all night.
Get the away from me, you
Cops won't do
What do you think about that?
off.
Lincoln J reporting for Rebel News. A few weeks ago, I received a panicked phone call from a woman named Layla Protopapa, who is a landlord in Brantford, Ontario. She claimed that criminal activity was taking place on her property. Layla and her family have owned 4 fourplex rental properties in Brantford since 1984. In November 2024, they began renting one of their bachelor units to a man named Jeff Haggith. Layla alleges that various criminal activities were occurring in and around the unit, people coming and going at all hours, extreme amounts of garbage piling up outside, and other concerning behavior. On top of that, the tenant stopped paying rent in February 2025. After months of back and forth with the landlord and tenant board, Layla was finally able to obtain an eviction order. I decided to drive down to Brantford to see for myself what exactly was going on at this property. On the first day, I spoke with Layla and some of the other tenants to gather more insight into the situation. I returned a few days later to document the eviction, which was carried out by the sheriff, a representative from the Court Enforcement Office of the Superior Court of Justice. Watch the footage, come to your own conclusions, and let me know in the comments what you think about this situation. Let's check it out.
My name is Layla Protopapa. I live in Brantford, Ontario with my family. My family has owned these properties behind me for 41 years. At 21 Dundas, Unit 5, there's been a tenant that we rented to, just one gentleman. Back in November, we thought he was going to be a very good tenant. We had renovated the building, we renovated the apartment. There's been a lot of shady activities happening here with drugs and prostitution. It's like a magnet. It attracts a lot of problems.
The main issues we find are like the needles lying around, them dumping their garbage, constant issues of traffic and drug deals going on.
Does police do anything here?
No, not at all.
I involved Dan McCreary, the counselor of Ward 3 here. I thought he would get, quick intervention and my problems would be solved. Unfortunately, it augmented the problems. They sent some bylaw officers and they charged me more money on my property taxes because of the garbage that they accumulate.
Before there was no dog there. No dog up here. No dog in Brantford.
It's always the responsibility of the landlord to take care of the property maintenance. I understand that. But when there's an intervention from outside, bringing garbage inside, that becomes a problem. This was to be a clean area. And then the garbage that's already there from other tenants that we put there for the week to be put to the side of the curb, that gets all mangled up, that gets all broken up because they kind of look for things in the garbage, which is really, really distressing.
So as you can see the garbage mess behind me, this is 3 days after garbage day. The garbage day here is Tuesday night. Me, my mom and brothers come out, we clean it up, we take everything to the curb, and 3 days later, this is what we have to deal with. As you can see, the opposite side of where the problem is, absolutely clean. No bags, no garbage, no nothing.
There's been countless of people now that have admitted that they come here to buy their drugs off of Jeff.
So from February 1st, he stopped paying. Here we are in July, almost the end of July, and we have 5-6 months in a row unpaid, it becomes a problem.
Who is it? Who is it?
It's the landlord.
Hey, 1 second.
Okay. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Is Jeff here?
He's not here right now. No.
Okay.
We're just packing everything up now.
Oh, you're packing up? Yeah, I want my rent.
Yeah, he's just, I'll talk to him. He's just gone out for probably about half an hour. He'll be back in about half an hour.
I really need my rent paid because you guys have been here so many months and not paid me anything since February 1st.
I'll let him know.
And we're now like the end of July.
I also don't think it's fair that we haven't had hot water or heat the entire winter.
No, you've had
No. We
You
have to follow
pay
the
for the
bylaw,
heat.
thank you.
No, you
The bylaw.
paid.
One
You
thing
registered
works
with the
whole
city,
unit. There was no
with the
fire
heat.
alarms. There was no carbon monoxide detector.
You took out
There's
the
none of
fire
that.
alarms.
And
I had
speaking
everything
of,
done
the
here.
fire department mentioned that he has had nothing but problems.
No, you took everything
years.
out.
No.
You ruined my place.
What do you think though about like families living here and there's people passed out here? People claim that there's needles and stuff.
Needles.
None of my friends do needles. None of us
Or
do
crack pipes.
None of that. I will show you my arms. There's no needles.
Yeah,
found.
there's needles found every day here.
And it has
Boy,
to come from
can
here.
tell you.
I'll show you. No, none of my friends
No,
have
we
ever
can
touched
show you
a needle.
what we collected.
I don't care what you collect. It doesn't mean
We
anybody
collected
here
a lot
did
of
it.
needles around here.
Go
and
look
they
around the
were
side of the
here
building. Go
before.
look around the side of the building.
I have looked.
Who did that? Your f***ing upstairs neighbor did, throwing it out the
Why are you
window.
blaming just her?
Get
What do you have to say about the claims that he made about the water, the water and stuff?
Yeah, right. Well, they are registered with the city with the water tank. I pay for the water, not them. We called the firefighters here several times because they lit the place on fire on the balcony. I've tried to do an N5, an N6, an N4. If you don't know, the viewers, what they are, an N4 is for eviction, and N6 is when there's crime, illicit activity, and N5 is when there's disturbance to other tenants. I mean, I did all the forms, and then you kind of go to the next step, and then you apply to the board to have them removed. But the process is very, very arduous and long. The sheriff is going to come here to evict the tenant on July the 29th.
Hi, Jeff. It looks like you're getting your stuff packed up. Yeah, pretty much where we go.
I'm getting a sense of relief because it's been such a long time we've been waiting for this day.
Hey, Jeff? So you had this many people living in a bachelor?
No, they just come over to help me move.
Oh, yeah? So, what's with all the garbage out here, man?
F***ing slob.
You're a slob.
Yeah, you like it? Where's the f***ing free checks?
So why didn't you pay rent?
Because they didn't f***ing turn on the hydro or f***ing hot water.
That's not on you?
No, it's f***ing not. I pay it, but they wouldn't turn it on.
Okay.
I got f***ing credit. Call them up.
Yeah? All right. So what about all the people that would be passed out of your unit here? You think that's safe for
They're buying
families? They're buying dope.
Lots of it. You want to buy some?
So you're
I'll sell you some right now.
so you're selling dope.
I got a f***ing pocket full.
So do
You want to buy some or not?
So you sell
Do you want to buy some or not?
So you sell dope to people, they pass out in front of your unit. There's families around here. You think that's
Whatever
safe?
you say.
You think that's safe for kids?
Whatever you say. You're f***ing God.
That's a great example you're setting for children, You should think about them when you're doing
We're a
that.
true place. Don't f***ing lie.
Yeah, I can see that right now. You should be really proud of yourself.
I'm gonna come down here and f***ing fondle you.
What's that? Can you say that again?
I am gonna come down here and award you.
You condone this? Huh? Well, there's kids around here, man.
Go then.
There's kids around here. You got people passed out here, drug paraphernalia.
Where's that?
And there's kids, man. What do you think about that?
Off.
You want to play around here, eh? And you obviously it's not safe for you to play.
We sometimes play back here, but if we see anyone over there, we just run this way inside the house.
See, I feel bad for you kids that live around here. I remember being a kid growing up. You're running around, you're exploring, right? This is not a safe place right now to explore, and hopefully with them leaving, it's going to be safe for you and your friends.
Yeah, I hope.
It's important to clarify that this unit here is a bachelor, okay? And we've counted roughly 7 people crawl out of this bachelor. So just think about that many people crammed into that tight of a space.
They live there. They're there every day, all night.
They're a worthless animal.
I asked him why people are passed out in front of his unit, and you showed me photos of that. So they're buying dope, doing dope, I guess. What do the cops do about this?
Absolutely nada, nothing. How many times have the cops come? How many reports do I have? How many incident numbers do I have? In conclusion, I even called Crime Stoppers. Have they done anything? Nada.
What about the kids that are around here?
Where's that guy at? I'm not kidding. Get the away from me, you
Very nice.
I have a 10-year-old kid. I don't need him to see some junkie overdosed behind my place or in a parking lot real close or in the park. And it's getting rough. Cops won't do
My son saw a lady from the Unit 5 come to the side of the building with 2 men, and they gave her a bag and she gave them money. He's 10, so not good. And then my daughter as well, the same crackhead lady, she called her a stupid, ugly whore. My daughter's 12.
I did nothing wrong! I didn't deserve this! You did this! No, I was using the bathroom!
You see people are still coming by for whatever reasons. What's that?
Prostituta.
He seemed like a good guy in the beginning. He had good references. Believe it or not, he was on ODSP. We thought that he'd be a good tenant, but it turned out to be this nightmare.
You want to take someone's word, which isn't worth anything anymore, because they tell you what they want, what you want to hear. They'll lie on their references. They'll lie, and until they get those keys in their hands, they shut the door, and then that's when you see who they are.
You saw Lloyd previously in the video, and at the time they were still living here. He was a little worried about showing his face on camera. Now he's okay. He does maintenance for the properties here, and Lloyd is going to bring us inside the unit, right, Lloyd?
Yep.
All right, let's
Go ahead.
Yeah, you lead the way. All right, so, like, I'm wondering if they were actually living like this, or if this is the clutter from, moving that we'll never really know.
Not really, no.
Because you've been inside the unit, right?
Yes, I was in the unit when it was before they moved in. Everything was brand new. Everything looked really nice. All new paint, new floors, new everything. And this is how it ended up.
Look at this. How to prepare your crack pipe. This seems to be like an official government pamphlet.
Yes, they come from the government with a lot of your Narcan kits and stuff like that. You can tell where they were doing their
crushed up pill here.
Yeah.
So how many people on average do you think were living in here?
The one guy admitted there was 14 people at one point.
In this
room. Unit.
It's a room.
Yeah.
It's literally a room.
Yeah.
Right here is a crack pipe. They've just left it on the kitchen counter next to some bread, some spices. What's next for you guys?
A new apartment.
To live in?
Yeah.
Let's just say the government offered like a rehab or something to get you guys clean, working, stuff. Would you guys take that help? Maybe?
The government isn't offering that, so...
If they were, though, would you guys consider it?
Would consider it.
I understand, like, a lot of people say it's a mental health thing, but at the same time, maybe they should get some help.
I think if you got 2 legs and a heartbeat, you can go out there and work just like the rest of us.
I know even a lot of the centers and that you're supposed to go to get help, they're now handing out types of drugs and free drug supplies and everything else so that they can continue using instead of getting them the help that they need.
I do sympathize with people that are in the depths of addiction. Mm-hmm. It's tough.
As well.
And, it doesn't help when you have people in high places making it seem like, it's okay, and instead of trying to get them out of the lifestyle.
100%. No, obviously they have people that care about them, and they need help, and they need someone has to step up and do something, because whatever's doing right now, it's just not working.
I reached out to Larry Brock, and then after his campaign, I congratulated for winning, but I was supposed to get an appointment. He promised me an appointment to see him after at his office. It never happened.
So it's official. The sheriff has come. They've placed this posting on the door, notice of vacant possession, and the tenant has officially been evicted. The sad reality in Canada is that hard drug use is running rampant through cities and communities all across the country. If you want to see people in the depths of addiction receive treatment rather than being encouraged to continue this lifestyle, visit our website helpnotharm.ca, sign the petition, and have your voice heard. Thanks for watching the video.